Flying squirrels are arguably one of the cutest animals in the world. Their big, bulging eyes, their fluffy bodies, and their adorable little faces make them irresistible. And now we know that science agrees with us. In a recent study published in the journal PLOS, researchers found that flying squirrels have more cuteness traits than any other animal they've studied so far, including these two. But what is it about their features that make them so gosh darn adorable? Well, according to this research, it's all about the body proportions. The researchers took x-rays of 22 species of animals and compared their body proportions to see which ones were the cutest. They used a computer program to reconstruct the 3D facial morphology of each animal, basically creating a 3D model of their head, and then measured 14 different aspects of their facial features. This included things like the length of their nose, the size of their eyes, the shape of their skull, and the angle of their lower jaw. They even looked at the relative lengths of an animal's front and hind feet. But why? Well, the reason they focused on the feet length is because, according to the lead author of the study, a baby eastern gray squirrel with short little feet is just so dang cute. Now, if you disagree with that statement, well, you can get out of here right now because there's no hope for you. Now, for the rest of us normal people, the researchers hypothesized that animals with shorter, stubbier limbs would appear more adorable because they resemble human babies more than animals with longer limbs. And sure enough, when they analyzed all 22 of the species they studied, they found that the eastern gray squirrel was the clear winner when it came to cuteness. Not only does it score high in overall cuteness, but it also has the most neotenous features, meaning it has more juvenile traits than the other animals. For example, the eastern gray squirrel has a round skull, big bulging eyes, and a short nose, all features that are typical of baby mammals. Now, there were some other winners, too. Flying squirrels, both the northern and southern variety, placed second and third, respectively, and a few other critters tied for fourth, including a raccoon, a Virginia possum, and a koala. But why do we find baby-like features so irresistible? Well, it might have something to do with our own offspring. As the authors noted, many of the same features that we find cute in animals are also found in human babies. Features like large eyes, a round head, and short limbs. These features are all highly developed in babies and less so in adults. And it seems that cuteness activates the same reward system in our brain that is activated when we see or hold human babies. This may be an evolutionary adaptation to ensure that we take care of our young, because, let's face it, who could resist those big, innocent eyes? And while it's nice to have science confirm what we already know, that flying squirrels are the absolute cutest, this study also raises some concerns. Not only do these adorable rodents face threats from habitat destruction and climate change, but they're also hunted for their fur. So next time you want to snuggle a flying squirrel, maybe stick to this adorable plushie instead. You'll still get to enjoy their cuteness without contributing to their demise. And hey, maybe one day they'll even make a comeback. Thanks to all of our... So what do you think of this study? Does it change your perception of flying squirrels? Let us know in the comments below. And while you ponder that, here's another video about a squirrel doing a very mean thing.